Hey guys, what's up? It's Derek. So, I'm doing a little thing that's different. It's called the relationship tag because relationships and things that you do in relationships and stuff like that, it's really fun to talk about and tell stories, and I don't know why I'm moving my hands, but yeah, those are the best types of stories to tell. So I'm gonna tell you all these things that happened to me because my relationship life is so weird because I've never had a relationship, but I've done stuff, certain kind of things. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's go and start with the relationship tag. Question number 1. Who was your first kiss? My first kiss was magical. Not really. It was like, I would have to say 5th grade, and it was the stereotypical ugly kiss. Like, it was with a girl named Katie when I thought I was straight. We had trailers, and we went between the trailers, and we had our friends go on each side and each end of the trailer to watch for teachers, and it was literally like it was weird and gross. It was just weird, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. It was so stupid. Your first relationship. My first and only relationship was with a boy named Dylan. It was kind of a big step for me because I'm one of those people who watches movies and I'm like, I want them to be together. I want that. I want what they have. But then when it actually gets down to the point, I'm like, ew, commitment. So this was a big step for me, but we just texted a lot, and then we went on one date and we saw Breaking Dawn. Excuse me. But yeah, we saw that, and then it was such a good date. I came home and I was like, and then we hung out again, and then he asked me, and we dated for a month, and then it just ended. How old were you when you lost your V card? Young. That's all I'm gonna say. I was young. Very young. Would you ever date someone off of the internet? This is what I want to tell you guys. Never do that. No. Don't ever date anybody off the internet. That is absurd. You've never met them physically. You don't know their mannerisms. You don't know their facial expressions that they make when they're mad. You don't know anything about that person except for what you type. And the way you type is completely different than the way you actually interact. And if people actually start dating off of the internet, our society and the way we take things in as people is fucked. What is your definition of having sex? Now, let me tell you what my definition of having sex is. If someone has sex, I assume that it was the thingy and the booty hole, the hot dog and the donut, gaping penis and the gaping vagina or the gaping booty hole. That is what sex is to me. I've had so many people come up to me and be like, oh my god, I had sex. And I'm like, did you guys go all the way? And they're like, no. And I'm like, no, then you went to either first, second, or third base. You did not have sex. Sex is when it enters the booty hole. That is, or the vajayjay hole. That is what it is. What is your opinion on age difference in relationships? Now, this is a big topic. First of all, if you are 18 or older and you think it is okay to date someone that is less than 18 or older, then you need to go to jail. I don't care how hot they are. Trust me, I've seen some hot people that are under the age of 18, but you can't date them because that's illegal. You're an adult, they're not. And age gaps aren't that big of a deal. For me, if I was to date someone who was 21, I'm 19, I wouldn't think that's that. I just thought of the age difference between Larry, I'm sorry. Hold on, I need a moment. I'm done. Okay, but I don't know why that hit me so hard, but it just did. I hate Larry, it makes me die. Oh my god. I haven't had one of these attacks in 10 years. Okay, but if I was 19 and I was gonna date someone who was 21, that wouldn't be that big of a deal. That's a 2-year age difference. Or if I was gonna be 19 dating someone who's 22, I don't think that would be that weird. But when you're younger, there's a bigger difference. If you're 10 and you're gonna date a 13-year-old, that's completely different. A 13-year-old's a teenager. A 10-year-old, a 13-year-old I picture as being a kid, but you're a teenager, you're a little bit more mature. When you're 10, you're a kid. Or those freshmen that date seniors, that's weird. You're a senior, you're getting ready to go into college and getting ready to be an adult and start living on your own and doing things more independently. And if you're a freshman, that is when you are like a freshman, you're young, you're pure, you're new, you're like, yeah, let's start my teenage years, let's start the rebellious, weird phases that I'm gonna go through when I decide I want to be emo, and then I want to be a prep, and then I want to be a redneck. So those two things just don't mix up.
5 hours later.
Hey guys, can you tell that I was actually being social with my life? Because my dad called me and he was like, your friends are here, because I was gonna go hang out, but I didn't think they were gonna get here that early. But anyway, let's go off to the next question. You can obviously tell because my hair looks a little bit bushier, I guess. And yeah, let your partner poop on your chest. There's been a lot of things that guys have done to me in the past, and none of them have been like that nice, you know, but like honestly, in all seriousness, I've actually like really considered this. It's just like, it doesn't seem that disgusting. So like, when you think about it, it's in your body, so who cares? It's just like, they have it in their body, we have it in our body, so like, why should people care? I'm kidding. I know you guys are freaking out. Don't worry. And if you didn't believe me, I'm a pretty bad liar, but I would never let someone take a dump on my chest. Do you like kissing in public? Now, like, you know those couples in the hallway that you just see them and you turn and you're like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Ugh, got some stuff in my mouth from that bear. But yeah, you know how you see couples in the hallway and they're doing that shit, acting like one of them's going off to war and they're never gonna see each other again? Wow, Mariah. But yeah, like those couples that act like they're one of their like partners is going off to war and they're never gonna see them again. Like, yeah, if I was in the hallway with my boyfriend, I wouldn't mind like giving him a light peck before we go, or you know, like being a little intimate, but like there is a time and place for that sort of intimacy. You do not need to be full on shoving your tongue down the partner's throat. Like, no one wants to see that. I'm sorry, unless like that person's, you know, there's a lot of people have a lot of different levels of like, you know, what they can take in, but I don't want to see you like, you know, like sucking each other's lips off, trying to have a contest of who can make each other's lips swell more. Wow, that's really creepy. Who are 5 people that you find attractive? Harry, Louis, Niall, Zayn, Liam, One Direction. They're all attractive. Like 5 people, that was perfect. You picked the perfect choice for me. Yeah. That was my video. That was my relationship tag. That's all you want to know. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So yeah, I hope you liked it. And by the way, I just found out like 5 minutes ago that I got 7,000 subscribers, and like when stuff like this happens, I don't know what to think of it. Like, it's just to the point where I'm so happy. I'm just like, I don't know, like this is awesome. Like, I remember back in the day when I thought like 300 was a lot, and then I remember I got my first 1,000, and like it just kept on. What the fuck's going on upstairs? It just kept on. Oh my god. It just kept on like getting bigger and bigger, and like it's just, thank you to all who subscribe, all who click that button, all who watch my videos and deal with me doing weird hand expressions like I'm doing right now, and like, you know, ranting about shit and going crazy and being stupid and making dolls hump each other and making, just thank you so much. It means so much to me because I'm spazzing, but it just means a lot that like you guys care and you guys say the nicest things, and sometimes when I'm having a shitty day, you guys make it so much better with your compliments, and it really does mean a lot. I know if I don't fave every tweet or everything, just it means a lot, so thank you. And that's this week's video, and that's all I have to say. So once again, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. That wasn't attractive at all, but bye!